So we're going to talk about, of course, FTX, Binance, how that has impacted the markets. This is why the markets are falling, what you can do to protect yourself from these markets and things like that, because we've seen this happen before with crypto winter and what happens. And so we want to make sure we don't repeat the same mistakes. But first off, when we start with all things crypto, I'm Crypto K.
And I'm Mugata.
Yes, and so this is all things crypto. We come every Wednesday and we talk about all things crypto. It could be Web3, it could be crypto news, it could be the new coins that we're buying or what have you. But we usually start off with going through what crypto is doing, like the top coins and what they're worth right now. And then we go into crypto news. So right now, Bitcoin is at $16,131.
Buy that thing. Buy.
I just thought about it.
Word up. I just brought some.
My capital is all tied up, but I'm gonna have to buy just a little bit though.
Mine too.
Yeah, like I'm gonna have to
Mine
buy.
was definitely tied up.
Buy at least $50 or something.
At least $50.
Ethereum is at $1,135. Bitcoin went down by 12% in 24 hours, and Ethereum went down by 14%. 7 days they're down by about 26%. So BNB, which we probably should buy because they're a beast right now in the crypto community. BNB is at $271.28. Binance is it's USD, so it's at $1. XRP is at 34 cents. Cardano is at 32 cents. Doge 0.07 cents. My favorite, Matic, is at 84 cents. Polkadot is $5.40. SHIB is 0.000009 cents. Solana is $13.53. Avalanche or AVAX is at $13.05. Uniswap is $4.96. Litecoin is $51.81. Cosmos or Atom is $9.93. And I'll do a couple more that are pretty strong, which means that we're either holding them or a lot of crypto users are holding them. Algo is at 27 cents. And then I'll do a few more. Quant is at $118. BB Max says a bloodbath tonight.
Word up.
Internet Computer is
$3.72 over there.
Chili's is at 15 cents. Ape, $2.99. I'm gonna get some more Ape. Sandbox is at 57 cents. And I'll just do two more. Mana is at 46 cents. And Maker is at $685. Okay, so what I will say to you guys before I let Moo go into the biggest crypto news that has happened in a few months. So you guys, if you guys have your money on exchanges, whenever you have something like the crypto winter or you have something like this, you want to move your money off of exchanges. I'm glad my friend tipped me off. She was like, girl, get your money off the exchanges. Because when it goes this low, a lot of times these exchanges like to liquidate and it's centralized. And then when they liquidate, what's up, Brandon? When they liquidate, they basically, if you have money on there, they will liquidate all of your crypto and to make sure they remain solvent. So you're the first to go during these dips, these major dips. So I pulled, I think most of my money was off of the exchanges anyway, but I pulled like another, whatever was little left, it was on there. Like if I lost it, I could afford to lose it, even though I can't. But so just make sure you try to get your stuff off of exchanges. All right, Moo, go ahead. Tell me your thoughts on the FTX Binance scandal.
Not to pat my own back, you know what I mean? But I'll do it anyway. I told y'all last week about that guy, Sam, whatever, Friedman, that he was going around. He got real close ties in DC. So he's going around to all the politicians he knows, talking about how they could block crypto wallets. You know what I mean? So if they think we're doing something nefarious, now when we try to send crypto to each other, they actually are trying to block. He was going to Congress saying that, to watch out for nefarious characters. And guess who the nefarious character was? It was him. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, get your money off these exchanges. Full disclosure, I got a little bit of Ethereum on exchanges, a little bit of XLM, because like when I buy XRP is not on American exchanges. So I got to use my Ethereum to buy the XRP, then put it in my wallet. So that's the only reason I got a little bit on exchanges. Other than that, get all your money off of these exchanges, at least 90% of it, because FTX was too big to fail. But once again, we went through this before, right? They was too big to fail. They had the celebrity endorsements. They named an arena, Miami Heat's arena's named after them. And now look at them. Binance was about to buy them, and then Binance looked at the books and said, damn, this is what y'all doing? We can't touch y'all. That's how nasty this game is, yo. So like my man said, it's a bloodbath. Shout out to BB Mac, man. It's crazy right now. My man Mike Novogratz, he's a crypto whale. He's the president of Digital Galaxy Digital. He got 77 million tied up in that thing. 77 million right now. So for him, it's just a dip in the ocean. You know what I mean? But once again, never invest money you can't afford to lose. You know what I'm saying? Get your money off of these exchanges. Learn how to deal with your own wallets now. It's not time to be afraid. It's time to learn. And I'm just laughing, man, because I just buy and hold. So I'm not even trying to get my that money, that staking and all that stuff. I ain't trying to do that. You know?
I actually think I have a little FTX that I bought like last year. It's probably worthless now, but like because I was gonna say, like, so thanks, Moo, because yeah, 77 million. So what is it? Chepeng, what was his name? Chang, what's his name?
Yeah, Changpeng Zhao. Changpeng
Zhao, who's the owner of BNB or Binance. What happened is, so what he said, and he was being shady. My friend sent this to me. He basically said, you should never, which is, I think this is like business 101. You should never build your empire on your own coin. So what FTX did was, like, they took their coin and they built their whole empire off of the strength of their coin, basically, right? And so, like, when their coin fell down, like, everything else crashed, because you should not use one thing to support your finances. It's like it's diversifying your portfolio. So if you have a financial portfolio, you're always supposed to diversify it. You're always supposed to have stocks and real estate and bonds and whatever the case is, because if real estate goes under, you have your stocks. If stocks go under, you have your other things. So apparently FTX put like almost all of their trust in their own coin. And so when that collapsed, that was it. And the thing is, like, you really should support your business with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Like, you should definitely do Bitcoin, Ethereum, spread it out. You can't have that much faith in your own coin when it's new. But to me, this is like the internet bubble. And I don't even understand, because people are like, oh, credibility in crypto. There's no credibility in crypto right now anyway. Like, nobody, like, crypto is, they've called it the wild, wild west, and crypto is high risk, high reward. There's no credibility. Everything's new. So you don't know this right now. Everybody is fighting, and it's like basically like, who's going to stand up in the next 5 years? Like, who's going to last? So you had Celsius that went down. You had SHIB that kind of went down. And then now you have, I thought Ethereum, when they were getting a little shaky on their technology, I thought Ethereum, I was kind of like, are they ever going to go to V2? But they handled it. Then now you have FTX that went down. So it's like you have a lot of rug pulls. You have a lot of people collapsing and crashing. People are greedy. You know, people aren't handling their businesses right. So remember, when they tell you that people who look like us are always doing something shady or scheming or stealing, just point to crypto, because these marks are bad at business, stealing from everybody, stealing from their customers, don't have any integrity. And so you're just gonna have to, we're gonna have to wait it through until like I don't want to say the strong survive, because that's not what Charles Darwin said. He said the strongest were those that adapted the quickest to change. So anyway, we just have to wait until all these people fight it out, and at the end, whoever rises to the top in the next 5 years, that's probably going to be who our stable crypto holders are. But for me, and I'll let you take it over, Moo. For me, I think Polygon is really stable. I think Ethereum has proven to be stable. Bitcoin is always going to be stable. I think you have like your stable coins that have kind of proven the test of time so far. And I think whenever you see somebody in the news a lot, I don't know. I feel like you got to be a little concerned. Now, I like ApeCoin, but we'll see what happens with ApeCoin too, because it's kind of like a little star in its own right. But so, Moo, what you think?
Yeah, man. Melly Mel. Nah, Shib, I never believed it anyway, so who knows? Just buy it and hold it. Maybe they get to be a penny one day. Who knows? But
I still have my SHIB. I haven't sold all of it. They always say no matter what, keep a little because you never know.
yeah, you never know. You
Even
know what I mean?
FTX, you never know.
Take it easy. You gotta relax. They're done. You
Shut
know what I'm
up.
saying? They're like Jim Jones and Jewels in a versus battle. They're done. You know what I mean? But
Like
Ethereum,
Terra Luna.
definitely buy Ether right now. It's only 1,100. Buy Bitcoin right now. It's only 16,000. I'm not a financial advisor, but we've been waiting for these prices. I was buying Ether at 2,300 and I was buying Bitcoin at 60,000. So now I'm getting 4 for 1 right now. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can too. So yeah, you Melly Mel, you need to get like 1 million in SHIB. A few thousand, you mean a few $1,000s in SHIB? Okay, I don't know. You gotta cross your fingers if that you meant dollars. But yeah, so buy Ether. Ethereum is officially deflationary now. So Bitcoin is deflationary, and now Ether is deflationary. After the merge happened, where they went from proof of work to proof of stake, now they are burning more Ether than is being created. That's what's making it deflationary. So yeah, so yeah, Meek, you want to talk about the liquidity that FTX did not have. They had no liquidity, so that's what happens when they asked Binance to buy them. They just couldn't, they bit off more than they can chew, and they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar. They did too much. You know how we saying you're doing too much? FTX was doing too much. So yeah, liquidity is a big thing. And most of these companies don't have it. That's why most of these projects don't have it. That's why there's a lot of volatility going on right now. Like take Solana, for example. Right now it's about $12. Its all-time high was 260. But now with this FTX thing, now people who are staking Solana are going to all take their Solana out. It's going to be like 800 million taken out. Like you can only take your Solana out like every 3 days or 5 days, something like that. I forgot how the clock thing goes around, but it's due tomorrow at like 9:30. You're going to see like 800 million in Solana get liquidated. So the price is probably going to drop lower than $12. So it's crazy. So it's like a trickle down effect with this FTX business. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy
So,
right now.
for those of you who are wondering why crypto tanked with this news, so what happened is that FTX, like when it tanked or whatever or went down, of course, Zhao, I keep forgetting his name. Is it Zhao?
Ching-Peng Zhao. Ching-Peng Zhao, you know what I
Why
mean? He
you
got
say it
mad
like
super
you were
yachts.
Wu-Tang forever? Ching Peng
You know what I mean?
Zhao.
Word up. So you got to say it. I'm here to see Ching-Peng Zhao. They be like, oh, okay, come on.
Well, so he was about to buy it, and when he backed out, that's when you saw all the dips in the market. So it's just, remember, crypto is a lot like stocks. So just imagine like a stock owner, so let's just imagine like Honda saying it's going under, and then Tesla's like, okay, we're going to buy Honda, so people are still feeling comfortable. But then when Tesla's like, you know what, I'm not bailing out Honda, and there's so much money in the crypto world that was invested into FTX, now it's like a bloodbath. So there's a lot of people like who are panicking, selling their crypto, selling their FTX, and everything's going down. So for me, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm definitely not, like, somebody wrote on Facebook and they were like, I told you guys not to buy crypto. Actually, it's a great time to buy crypto. So you always want to buy crypto when things like this happen, but you want to buy strong coins. So you want to buy coins that have proven the test of time, and those things are like Polygon. That's kind of like Ethereum. That's Bitcoin. That's I'll look back on again or whatever. But they're just coins that have been around. That's when you buy. I'm definitely buying ApeCoin because ApeCoin is at $2.99 right now. So for us, I think we're more hodlers. We're in it for the long term. If you're a day trader, yeah,
If you're a day trader, you should have bought Dogecoin. They had those with 6 cents, then it went up to 12 cents. So for y'all day traders, you could have doubled your money. Now Doge is at 7 cents. So you missed it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't day trade. I don't look at it like that.
Because if you did day trade, because crypto was creeping back up. So like it was going from 18 to like 21, 22 before all this stuff happened. So if you were day trading, you could have made a little pretty penny last week. So to me, if you day trade, you can make good money on crypto if you're just watching the markets and you understand the markets. I just, between the gas fees and watching that and knowing that if 1 minute I'm off and I might lose $500, I just can't do that. Day trading is too much like gambling for me. But yeah, so FTX, so go ahead, Moo, and talk about it. I'm going to go get them a little bit more information on this whole scandal with FTX and Binance.
Yeah, what's up, grinding, grooving? Yeah, man. I want to say once again, and every week we come on here as another RIP, but rest in peace to Hurricane G. Used to love Hurricane G.
And you know dude from the Artifacts too.
Oh, word, Tam One. You know what I'm saying? Tam One. I never knew his name. I just knew the Artifacts. You know what I'm saying? Now that he's
wrong side of the tracks, the Artifacts on the wrong
word.
side.
I was never Artifacts guy like that.
Man. Yo, Red Man. I mean, we had to play it. You know what happened to us last time. And then, of course, rest in peace to Takeoff. You know, we tried to play him last week, but Mars is in retrograde, so y'all just be careful out there, okay? I noticed when a lot of things are in retrograde, that's the time when a lot of people start passing. So when Mercury's in retrograde, Mars in retrograde, I just noticed it's a time for passing, especially when the seasons are starting to change. I've noticed a lot of people pass when seasons are changing. So be careful out there.
Word, I ain't going out now that you said that.
Huh?
I'm gonna say, I ain't going out now that you said that. I'm gonna stay in. Word up. I'll fall down the steps though or something. You know what I'm saying? Can't win for losing, yo.
I know, right? You like, I'm on my own business and shit, and all of a sudden, electrical wire just falls on your shit. But I'm not wishing.
What up, Rod the entrepreneur? What up?
We're both having a long life. So two things. One is, I don't know if Brandon is still on here. Melly Mill asked, how can I buy more Ripple? But I want to tell a story on here after you explained to him how to buy Ripple, because I bought Ripple a long time ago when I was able to buy it on Coinbase. So I've never sold it, so I don't buy Ripple anymore. But I know Mood does.
One of my favorites.
So he asked, he said, how do
you want me to tell him now? All right, so go to Swapspace, swapspace.io, I want to say, but Swapspace. Make sure you have some Ethereum available or some XLM available or even some UST, some Tether. So after you go there and have your wallet available, I hope you have an Exodus wallet or a Trust wallet or something like that. That's easy. So all you do is go to Swapspace, you put out how much Ethereum you want to sell, and they'll tell you how much XRP you'll get for that Ethereum. You'll give them your XRP address on Swapspace to receive it, and then they'll give you an address so you can copy and paste it into your Ethereum wallet or wherever you have your Ethereum to send it. And it's that simple. Bada bing, bada boom. Everybody take their little fee, they take the VIG, and everybody's happy.
I was gonna say that so tell me about the history of this dude. Wasn't he the dude that bought like Bitcoin and he was like one of the biggest holders of Bitcoin or so? I thought
he holds a lot of Solano. This guy Sam Bankman-Fried you're talking about, right?
Yeah, but I mean, look at this dude. You trying to tell me that this dude is like
he young, man, young and fly, man.
Look at this dude. They talk about this is the leader of crypto, and they're just so surprised.
That was their leader, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Look at this dude. Like, how are you gonna tell me that you couldn't tell that he was suspect?
Listen,
right here.
He got the serial killer vibe a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. He was making that money. Word up. What's that guy with the Ponzi scheme? I forgot that guy's name. He looked crazy too. Like, you know what I mean? People trust him.
Like, I know what they're saying, but so I feel like, I've been in tech spaces and people don't look super polished, but they don't look like they don't never shower and they don't brush their hair. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they might have sneakers on and be real chill, but they look like they took a shower that morning. So don't tell me that like, oh my, we're so surprised at this man, you know, that we can't believe that he actually was you know, this disheveled looking serial killer, you know, destroyed his own company. So in any case, so it seems like he was doing shady stuff with his customers who had, you know, his money in too. So that's that. Okay, so Brandon, you wanna do you mind going on live, Brandon? I know we started a little late. That was on me. Are you willing to go on our live with us, Brandon?
And remember, y'all, this FTX happened because people are staking a lot of coins with FTX. They're trying to like double and triple their money. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. 50 times their money. we're not trying to do that. We just buy, we put it in our own personal wallet, we own our private keys, and we hold. That's it. When you
Damn,
put on
they said
FTX, you're giving them your private keys, you know?
there's so much money in crypto because they are saying that dude's balance sheet. So when you get into your business, you guys look up income statements, balance sheets. There's a lot of different things in accounting that will show you like how much money you're spending, your cash flow. So they said that dude's balance sheet says that the hole in their balance could be as much as $8 billion. That's crazy. Can you imagine spending $8 billion and you're not replacing it?
No, I cannot.
Like, and not replacing it, like, and having no plan to replace it. Like, not like, oh, I spent $8 billion and now let me, like, you know, I mean, you could even, I mean, I think $1 million in the hole, but I'm Black, so you know, we think $1 million in the hole is bad. I can't imagine. I think being in debt by a couple thousand is bad. I can't imagine being in debt by $8 billion.
Word.
Who does that?
Forget it. That's that white privilege, I think.
Yeah, like who just spends $8 billion in the hole? Like, once you get to like 1 billion and be like, maybe I need to do something different.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
I might slow down. You trying to get it back like a gambler, though. That's the problem. They're gambling this people's money away, thinking they could get it back. And then he thought Binance could bail him out, and Binance looked at what he was doing and was like, we got to back off, yo. You know what I'm saying? They was about to buy FTX and bailed at the last second. That's how much they were doing. Imagine when the whole story come out.
They said, oh yeah, because that's what they said. They said they were basically doing futures, like they were betting on the future value of cryptocurrencies, which is such a risky like. So Changpeng Zhao is right, because it's like, why would you bank your entire system on? Why would you bank your entire system on like bets? Like, you need to, like, if you made profit doing that, okay, good. It's like drug dealing. If you made your money drug dealing with, okay, cool, take that money and then put it with something secure though. Like, all right, get your money and be like, let me go ahead and start buying Bitcoin now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a little.
Because you can't do it when it's just volatile. Like you're saying, stock companies aren't this volatile. Drugs ain't this volatile. You know what I'm saying? All right, Brandon in the building.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
What up, East St. Louis? Where you from, man?
Southside.
All right. That's what's up. I went to St. Louis. I seen 3 people get shot, and then the cops came out of nowhere. Like, the cops were literally watching them, and then when they shot each other, and the cops just rolled. That's as I'm driving through the right and the highway where you're like, welcome to the show me state. I was like, damn, I'm coming back.
Where was this?
Word up.
Back. Well,
let's do that.
So I want to talk a little bit. So we talked about FTX and Binance and the state of crypto. So I would say real quick, and then I want to talk to Brandon about his visit to Chi-Town. But if you have money on exchanges, get your money off the exchanges, because when things like this happen and crypto bottoms out, it's time to buy. But the exchanges also will freeze your accounts, and they'll freeze it, and you can't take anything out until everything goes down. And the reason they freeze it is because if they don't freeze it and something happens, then they're the ones that are going to take all your money, so they don't go insolvent. All right. So just make sure that you do Trust Wallet, do a nano ledger, but just get your money off those centralized exchanges. And any input you want to give, Moo?
Nah, that's it. You said it. Get your money off them exchanges, baby. Even crypto.com stopped people from withdrawing USD. I think it was a USD and Tether. I forgot what it was, but even they stopping people from withdrawing stuff. And they're not even in the business. They just like, yo, we're just gonna stop you. We don't even know why. We have no reason. We we can't withdraw Solano, this and that right now. And that's a different exchange. So crazy.
So I was gonna say, we have a small following, but we are mighty, because Brandon, I just met Brandon for the first time. We met through crypto on Instagram. And then I'm in Chicago. I don't live in Chicago now, but I'm from Chicago. And then Brandon being in St. Louis. And we met in person. And it was so, I don't know, I feel like I've seen you before, even though I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
I got that spirit.
So it was cool to see one of our followers in person. Now, if you're a creepy follower, please know. But it was cool to like hang out and meet each other. And then Brandon, and then I made Brandon come. I said, Brandon, meet me at this property because I want to talk to you guys about land bank properties or what have you, which are properties that you can buy in your cities for cheaper. And I wanted to inspire Brandon because he's getting into like, you know, he does a lot of crypto and then he wants to do real estate and stuff of like how to buy like a cheap property and then rehab it. So Brandon, did it inspire you at all? Because even though we talk about all things crypto, we also want to spread knowledge about other things too.
Yes, it definitely looked like an easy project that can get done. You know, most people can, you know, accomplish and, you know, get the grants and all that. It doesn't seem like too hard of a task if people like put in the work, you know.
So would you do it?
I would.
So I was telling Brandon because like I wish I knew at 26 like about real estate and land bank properties and hard money loans and you know building up my portfolio in crypto. And I just feel like if we can teach people our community younger, then you know we'll be in a much better situation because you know it takes time to learn all these things and then to stack and create wealth because we don't have a lot of support. You know what I'm saying? And so we don't have a lot of support. RG, I see that you want to get on. Give me a few minutes, and then I'll add you to the talk or whatever. And then Moo, I want you to get into it because I'm sure Connecticut has a land bank too, or New York or Boston, you know, wherever. So
yeah, I was trying to get some land in South Carolina. It was like a swamp though. You know what I'm saying? But for cheap. You know what I mean?
Now Detroit, if we, you know, people from Detroit listening, Detroit has some. I saw some for $100, but I'll be honest, those houses look like they're about to fall apart. But $100 for just land in itself is worth something.
You're buying the land. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know Angela Yee. She buying a lot of land out there.
Yeah, I would too if I was Angela Yee and I had that money. Because if you have enough money, you can change the whole landscape of the neighborhood. If you just change the whole neighborhood, if you just buy like, I mean, it's $100 per property, right? So if you get a neighborhood that's close to an upcoming neighborhood, and then you just have what, $10,000, you can buy 100 properties right there. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, you can put in stores and make it a community that people want to go get into or what have you. So if you guys are in like if you're in the hood, it's a lot easier to buy these things. So if you live in the hood, be like, oh, I live in the hood. Actually, go to your land bank, your local land bank, look it up, you know, look at the properties and then find out the process. And, you know, just do that stuff. I'm still doing tax sales. I'll let you guys know. I've been focused more on the land bank stuff, so I haven't really gone into my tax sale stuff yet. But I'll keep you guys posted on that too and stuff. So that's that. So somebody else wants to join. Brandon, you have something you want to share with us?
I'm good for tonight.
What you do in Chicago? What else you do?
Went to the mall, ate a bunch of food I didn't need to eat. You know, chill, learn, a bunch of stuff.
All right. For the record, New York still got the best pizza though.
Wait, so what you'll say? No, it doesn't.
Meet me up there.
Are you ready? Who's on? Are you ready to come on? I was like, can you put a little clothes on? We was having a little crypto porn show. I was like, wait, what's
you never know what you're going to see. You know what I mean? Male strippers. Everything. All things serious.
I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Peace.
Peace.
So tell us where you're from.
Yeah, I'm from West Africa, Nigeria.
Nigeria. So I have a question for you. Have you heard about this big scandal over here called Hebrews to Negroes, the film?
No, I haven't.
So it's a big scandal over here. So let me ask you something. Do you know about the Igbo tribe?
The
Igbo, I-G-B-O. Am I pronouncing it right?
Igbo tribe. Okay. I know about the tribes, some of the tribes here in Nigeria.
Are there Hebrews or Jewish tribes in West Africa?
Actually in West Africa we are from the Solomon descendants.
Mm-hmm.
Solomon, you know, we are Solomon descendants, King Solomon.
Solomon the Great?
Oh,
We are King
yeah,
Solomon descendants. Yeah, we
yeah,
are the kings. We are from the descendants of Solomon.
yeah.
Well,
We say
everybody can't be
Solomon. Yeah,
descendants. Oh,
Suleiman.
Solomon. You're saying King
Yeah,
Solomon.
yeah.
So this
Yeah,
whole thing. So you heard it right here. They're saying right now that they're descendants of Solomon. Like this is
yeah,
obviously this is common knowledge. So
yeah.
Kyrie, the movie. So the movie.
Like one of the wives of Solomon. You know, Solomon had many wives.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
So one of the wives of Solomon is from Nigeria. It was actually from Nigeria.
That's crazy. So
Yeah,
this stuff is all true, and they've been trying to hide this from us the whole time.
her name was let me remember, Sheba.
Oh, Queen of
Sheba.
Sheba. She was
Yeah,
Nigerian.
Queen of
I
Sheba.
thought she was from East Africa.
No, she's from West Africa.
Queen of Sheba. Let me look this up. Okay, keep talking.
Yeah, look it up. She died in Ogun State, Ijebu.
Where's Ijebu?
Is a tribe here in is a
Wow, they
Yoruba
do
tribe.
say she's from Nigeria. They made it seem like she was from Ethiopia.
No. She's from Nigeria. She was married to King Solomon. She has supernatural powers. She could talk to animals.
That's crazy. So when when King Solomon traveled all that way to meet her, he was coming from the east to the west.
During the time of Solomon, there was no war. We didn't fight war during the time of Solomon. Instead, the warriors of Solomon, of King Solomon, then they go into villages, tribes all over the world. Instead of fighting war against those countries or those tribes, they pick their beautiful women and marry them off to King Solomon to avoid war between each other.
Wow. So this is like common knowledge.
That was how Solomon had many wives and didn't fight any war. He didn't wage any war during his own time, during his own reign.
Never knew that.
So Hebrews to Negroes is just all true. It seems like.
I wouldn't lie to you. I don't have any reason to lie to you.
No. It's not that. It's that. So what do you think about the white Jews that are saying that they're the children of Israel?
Oh, like the Americans.
You're going to get banned again, yo. You're just begging to get banned, yo.
So I guess he's saying. I guess he's in his laughter. He's telling us what he thinks.
The issue of racism has been in this life since when God created Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
That is when racism is not all about color. Let me just clarify that to you people this night. Racism is not about color. It's not just color. Racism can come from tribe, can come from religion, can come from peer, can come from gender or whatsoever. A male, I've seen a male that dislikes doesn't want to have anything to do with any female in his life. And that is, to me, that is racism. Why would a male sex now don't want to have anything to do with a female sex? Why? You only want to have things to do with same sex, a male like you. Okay, what happens to the other sex, which is the female?
So let me ask you this. I totally agree with that about racism. Okay. Let me ask you, King Solomon, do people feel like he's Ethiopian, or what do they like? Where does
King Solomon? Solomon was descendant to David, King David, and we know King David was son of Jacob down to their lineage. And
oh my gosh, if you know this stuff.
If you check the lineage down, it leads to Abraham.
Abraham was the father of Jacob. Yeah,
no, but the fact that
exactly.
Jacob was Isaac. Yeah.
Over again. So if you want to keep talking about, if you keep saying racism is about color, then the fact that we are saying white and black, you say white Jews or black or Hebrew Jews or whatever Jew, the way you put it, Mrs. I don't take it that way. Understand? So
Yeah.
racism has been right from when God created heaven and earth. So it's not about
So let me
being
ask you
white
about the
Jew.
slave trade
So
in
it's not about
Africa.
being a white Jew. It's not about being a white Jew or being a black Jew or Hebrew Jew or whatever Jew. It's what's in you that makes you you, not being any kind of Jew.
No, but America is very different, and the white Jews do not believe that there are. They have never told us that there's black Jews.
Yeah.
Different strokes, different folks. We have
No,
scientific.
it's
We
white
have
supremacy.
religion. We have different kind of religion. Even science. Some scientists don't believe in God.
Well, it depends on the scientists. But let me
Some
ask you
scientists
this.
do. Some
Yeah,
scientists.
like Einstein believes in
Some
the divine. But let
scientists
me ask
don't.
you this.
Why some scientists do?
Let's talk about the Dahomey tribe and those tribes, whatever. So when they sold like our ancestors to the slavers and things like that, which tribes did they choose to sell to the slavers?
Yeah, in Nigeria.
Nigeria, Benin, Togo, those areas. Like, which tribes did they decide? Like, why did they say we're going to choose this tribe to sell to the slavers?
Why did they take the guy from St. Louis and not the guy from New York? You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, I'm just.
He's like, I try to call about crypto.
Ma'am, we are supposed to be talking about crypto. Yeah,
when you take your shirt
we are supposed to be talking about crypto. I know
Take
I'm
your
an
shirt off
enthusiast.
again,
I'm an enthusiast. I'm enjoying the conversation. I'm a crypto enthusiast and an NFT enthusiast actually. But the conversation also is enlightening. So as long as the conversation is enlightening, we can still go ahead and talk about it. So you're talking about Nigeria being enslaved all this period. You know what we are saying still leads to NFT. It still leads to non-fungible token. This slavery of a thing, having our Benin, ivory,
Senegal.
No. Our Benin ivory image.
Oh, white.
Hold on. Give me a couple of seconds. We have a mask here in Benin that was raided out of our country when we were enslaved. I can't really, we are on an open platform, so there is limit to what I can.
What were you saying? Can you say that again?
We are on an open platform, so there's limit to what I can say.
Yep, us too.
Well, we can say it, Kyrie. You know what I'm saying?
We'll say it, but they'll cut us off, so we ain't gonna say it today. But you're right.
But who did they choose to enslave?
Or else, like, I would have pinpointed some things to you about my country, but then there's limit to what I can say online. You understand?
Oh, I got you. I was gonna say because most black Americans, I know for me, our largest ancestral DNA comes from Nigeria. Most of the black people in America.
Yeah.
Like most of my, like when I do my African ancestry, most of it is Nigerian. So
yeah, Nigeria is the giant of I don't know if it's still the giant of Africa. It's supposed to be the giant of Africa, but then I've told you there's limit to what I can say. But the fact that
you know so much of the history about, like you said, we're the descendants of Solomon. That's crazy. Like that you know it so well. So like anyway, watch the movie Hebrews to Negroes. It's really good, but it's with Kyrie. It's a big scandal here.
Do you realize how blessed West Africa is, especially country Nigeria?
Especially what?
This country called Nigeria.
I don't know. Y'all be fighting with your government a lot. So I mean, we do too.
What is government? What is government? Government of the people by the government. We are practicing democracy. Government of the people by the people for the people. So if you are saying we are fighting the government, you are saying we are fighting each other.
That's true.
That's what you are saying. That's what you are saying in essence. So why are we fighting each other? That is the question.
Probably over money,
Ah,
as always.
money is the root of all evil. Yeah, we know.
But you did
But
say though you can't talk about
let me tell
everything, so I
you,
understand.
see, I will
I don't
say
want
this and I will say
next time we
this.
can't find you
In
next
our
week. You
country,
just gotta
what
go
they
to
fight
jail.
for, what they fight for mostly, aside from money, money is a general term. Anybody can have money. Anybody, even a lame man that doesn't have two legs can have money in this world that we are revolutionizing to. A lame man, even a blind man can have money in this world that we are revolutionizing to due to digital evolution. You understand? But here in our country, let me tell you what they fight for mostly that is now visible. People that can now see. I'll tell you, is this thing. It's called this thing.
Melanin.
No,
Melanin?
no.
What you doing?
Everybody wants power.
Hey. No, I'm just kidding.
Power.
Just black power.
You
Power,
talking about
yeah.
black power?
That's Nigerian power. Black
Yeah.
power.
Everybody wants the power to be in his own hands. Soul entity. One person to be controlling the whole of this stuff. I don't understand how I want to put that on like. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but I just don't want them to. Somebody.
Let me just say is greediness.
Yeah.
Greediness.
Yeah.
You understand? Something that is supposed to go into the pocket of a dozen of people. That's 12 people. It will go into the pocket of one person. How is that supposed to? You look at it that way.
That's what happened with FTX. That's the same thing.
Something that is supposed
we
to
can bring it
share.
back to crypto now when we talk about greed. So yes, that's what happened to FTX. So are you a hodler? Do you hold or do you or because I know Brandon said he finally got some Bitcoin. Moo.
All right.
I've been had Bitcoin now.
Buy some more.
I've been had it.
But he does a lot of day trading. Do you hodl or do you day trade?
Well, honestly speaking, I would love to venture more into cryptocurrency, but as at right now, I have limited income. I have low income. I'm an undergraduate with ordinary national diploma.
Do you have an American dollar?
Ma?
Do you have an American dollar or American $5 at least?
No. I don't have anything like that.
She said, I don't have anything.
I've got some non-fungible tokens. I've got some non-fungible tokens.
You got some what?
I've got some NFTs.
Oh, you have NFTs. Okay. Well, you know it. Like you can, I don't know about the conversion rate, but you can buy like Bitcoin. If you can get $5 American, you can buy Bitcoin.
I know, but that wouldn't do much of a thing.
It will over time because you just want to try to collect it over time because today is $5, but Bitcoin in a year and a half can be that $5 can turn into $100 or $200, and it's done it a lot of times. So if you can scratch it like $5 just to buy,
I know, but then if I put $5 into Bitcoin today and Bitcoin rather than skyrocket, rather than going higher and it falls, what will happen?
You lose $5 American dollars.
$5 is for an investor. $5 is too low to invest in Bitcoin. You know that.
No, it's not. I would buy like $5 a week sometimes, $10 a week. Like, no, it's not. Like, cause you just.
Oh, okay. Now I get you. You want me to buy? You want me to buy randomly since I said I don't have more cash on me. I should purchase randomly.
Yeah, like if you get a little money, you buy a little bit. You get a little bit of money, like a month later, you buy a little bit. You get a little money, like a month later, you buy a little bit. So you can start stacking it up.
Okay. And what if you don't? I mean, where I am here is not as if they are providing anything for us. You understand? So most time when I do that, I used to at least I've traded since 2016 that I've started trading Bitcoin. I started trading Bitcoin since 2016, and since 2016 that I've started trading Bitcoin, I've traded over 9 point something BTC. But
Should
then I do,
have held them.
but then I do buying and selling. I buy in lower price and sell at higher price.
You sound like
Understand?
Brandon.
You say what?
You sound like Brandon, paper hands. You wanna take this one move?
No, I ain't touching that.
No, tell him like tell him to hold hodl, like he needs to hold.
I told him he could have. He had 9 Bitcoin. You already know he messed up. You know what I mean?
So that's how I make little income here every day. And I'm also a rapper. I rap, and I'm into music generally. If you check out my page, you see that I'm into music. I love music a lot. I do a lot of music.
Type your page for us. Type your page in there for us so we can check it out. Lotto Supreme said buy drip.
So do whatever you want to, but you're never supposed to sell all of anything.
It's my studio.
Okay, Mo.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Yeah. Why you ain't use the light you had on you? You came on here, you can put the light on.
Didn't he just say he was a broke
The light is on.
no money?
He just said I was broke. Then he come on Teddy Riley's studio. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, man.
It's legal. It's legal. It's registered under Nigerian government, federal government. Street music.
All right, we're gonna find you and check it out. You know what I mean?
We got an artist. We got an artist signed. His name is Sam Kingpin, and he's a very good artist. He knows how to produce. He produces beats and so on. He makes and masters. He's a songwriter, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
All right, so
the drip joint. Oh, that's Roger Invest saying drip is passive income. Yeah, right now it's only a 85 million market cap. I don't know. I keep my eye on it though. They say keep an eye on drip. That's why we do this, so we can inform each other and educate each other.
I'm looking it up right now.
What's the node project you talking about?
It's $2.95 right now, drip.
$2.95. I guess it's worth buying about 10 of them then. Why not? But
it's $2.95. It was all good just a week ago. It was $4 a week ago. So
which coin can I invest in now? If I want to invest in a coin, which coin can I invest in?
Well, you keep selling it. We don't want you to keep selling your coins. You gotta have to sell your coins.
Ethereum for sure.
Bitcoin, Ethereum, but you gotta hold on to them.
I don't believe in Ethereum for now because of NFT markets.
You know, if you would have held on to Ethereum,
you
would have tripled your money.
It's not so stable for now. I'd rather go for Cardano. Cardano or Doge.
That's my favorite. Now you're talking my language. That's my favorite.
Or Dogecoin.
That's like 35 cents right now. Don't get it.
No Dogecoin. Cardano. Do Cardano.
That's
First
like
of all,
8 cents.
Ethereum is if you would have bought Ethereum, you would have like tripled your money. If you just would have held on to it and bought it like a couple years ago or whatever. Bitcoin is always going to be the most stable, but you can't keep selling it. You're supposed to sell. If you sell, you're only supposed to sell some of it. You're never supposed to sell all your crypto. Because let me look at Ethereum.
We're trying to build generational wealth. You can't build generational wealth if you keep selling.
You don't sell all your coin when you're over there.
No.
But when you're here and you don't have stores going on for you very well,
hold on to it.
You sell your coin to survive.
Don't do it anymore. Sell half of it. Keep the other half. That's it. You sell a little, keep the rest.
Easy for you to sell over there.
We saw your studio equipment.
Listen, we're doing the best we can over here. We're not financial advisors, by the way. Okay?
Not yet.
So, but the most stable coin is always going to be Bitcoin. Well, for now, but it's Bitcoin. So if you want a stable coin, it's going to be Bitcoin. If you want
a stable coin, Bitcoin from $67,000 came down to what it is now. And he said it's stable.
16. It's gonna go back up to 100 though. It's going to
It
hit
was
100.
just 5,000 like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
That's
I
good.
know. I started trading Bitcoin when it was at I think $1,500 or so.
And how long ago was that?
And I had about 3 Bitcoin then. And when I went back, I left it for like 3 to 4 months. I went back and voila, I made about five BTC. It has went up. Bitcoin is stable.
That's
If you like,
yeah, but that's why we say you're
one
never
one
supposed to
thing
sell
about
all of it. If
Bitcoin
you didn't
is
sell all of
the
it, you
higher,
ripped
the
it.
higher, the higher, the higher the money you invest, the higher your chances of profit.
And if you didn't sell
That's
your
just it.
Bitcoin and you would have kept it, like we said, some of it, you would have been rich right now.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. But like I told you, you do that over there, not when
now,
you are over here.
now you're gonna do it over there. Pass it along.
So let me ask you that, like, so I heard, is it true they said the Nigerians are not really feeling like is it Inera? They don't, is that true?
You said what?
Is it true that Nigerians aren't really, they don't really like the digital, we talked about this last week, in Inera, they're not really buying into the government's digital currency? Inira? I don't know how to pronounce it.
In Naira. Oh, talking about in Naira, in Naira won't work like that until we fix the value of our currency.
You fix what?
The value of our currency.
So people just don't have faith in the currency. That's why they're not doing it. That's why they're not buying Inira.
That what is the point?
Yeah.
What is the point when it's common sense?
Yeah.
We don't have to beat around the bush here. When something does not have value, why would I place my asset on it? I would rather instead of going for Inera, I'll go for cheaper cash.
Okay.
I'll go for okay, like assuming I'm over there. Instead of okay, I'm over here, Sha. I'm over here. So instead of in Naira, I'll go for OP or I'll go for Money Point, microfinance.
Because it's more stable.
I'll put my assets where I know I can guarantee myself I can beat my chest and voila, my money is back.
Yeah, we know you like to beat your chest.
Yeah, that's Nigerians for you. We are always when something is sure for us, it's sure for us. We don't just black.
Like
that's black nature. It's black nature. When you know blacks now, we blacks. We are always on top of the game.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up but I really wanted to hear what you had to say because we do actually get quite a few people who tune in from West Africa, especially Nigeria, and it's always interesting to hear what's going on across the Atlantic Ocean from our cousins across the ocean.
I turned on post notifications so I could get on here to just to chit chat with.
Yeah, no, we do this every Wednesday or what have you. And it's interesting. I'm glad because we just talked about the Naira last week, and they were saying there was articles saying that Nigeria is the first digital currency in Africa, but Nigerians weren't taken to it. So it's good to get a firsthand account of why Nigerians don't really like the currency. So thank you for sharing that with us, and the fact that Nigerians say that they're the descendants of King Solomon and Queen of Sheba, who you state
I don't know
Nigerian.
I don't know if other Nigerians know, but I know that we are the descendant of Solomon. Yeah.
That's crazy because it's just crazy that there's just awakening happening. In the movie Hebrews to Negroes, there's been a lot of controversy. But when I was doing the fact checking, it was coming out, and when I'm saying, "Hey, are there Hebrews in Nigeria?" You're like, "Oh, we're the children of King Solomon," and you just like that. Like, it's crazy because there's been so much information that's been kept from us.
Do you know how many tribes we have in Nigeria?
How many?
6,000. I'm gonna go with 6,000. How many?
Okay, according to Google, as at some weeks ago.
Gotcha. Why are we talking about Wakanda forever? Y'all so ignorant.
I'm going to see that too. It come out Friday, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
I'm
see that on
11th.
Sunday.
Yep.
According to Google said we have about 360 tribes in Nigeria.
360?
360. That means we are speaking about 360 languages in Nigeria.
Crazy.
Oh, so 360 different. Wow. So you guys all
crazy.
speak different languages?
Yes.
Of each tribe got its own dialect.
So how do you guys, before English and
D-Dub,
colonization,
what up?
how did you guys communicate before colonization?
Now you want me to talk? Now you want me to start saying those things I don't want to see online.
Take it easy. She want to get you banned. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe, yo.
Yeah,
For
don't,
real.
I've been
She's
banned
trying to
several times.
Kyrie Irving you, yo. Don't do it.
You can
All
message
right,
me
yeah.
privately.
Okay, we'll talk about this next
Message
time.
you
Anything you
privately,
wanna know.
exactly.
Yeah.
But this was really good information. So you guys, I watched Hebrew to Negroes and I found it very informative. I did not find it anti-Semitic at all. I just, so.
Can you please just stop saying it? All right. They got Kanye in trouble. They got Kyrie fired.
But I'm not
Right?
Kyrie.
Stop
We don't
saying it.
have millions and millions of followers. So.
It don't matter. They banned you like 10 times already.
So.
Why are you not saying anything? The guy in bandana. The guy putting on bandana. Why are you keeping it?
That's our security. That's our security. He don't say nothing. You know what I mean?
Are you sure he's not an Instagram security?
I got y'all on lock. I got y'all.
Okay, dude.
Brandon is so funny because he definitely is analyzing everything. But
I'm gonna have more to talk about when I see y'all again.
Yeah, so all right, y'all. Well, we learned a lot today. We talked about FCX, we talked about finance, we talked about
tribes,
the Hebrew,
we talked about
Vanguard.
we talked about we have
ancient things.
people without shirts on.
But next time, I think this time next week, I would love to know more about non-fungible tokens, the ones we can invest in. Like right now, I'm investing in Bay Apes. You know Bay Apes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Apecoin, or what you talking about?
The Bathing 8 one, the next iteration of it.
Yeah.
I Apecoin. I don't know. They're doing too much with
not Bay Apes. Bay
Bay Apes from Bay, like Bay C.
Yeah.
That's your name?
Like Bay Apes.
You mean High Bay C?
Bay Apes.
Like Bay C?
Like Bay.
Bay Apes.
B-A-E.
Let me see.
B-A-E? Oh, I don't know B-A-E. It's just the Bathing Apes. I don't know B-A-E. They doing too much with the apes though, for real.
I don't know. I feel like I don't see Bay Apes, but I was gonna say that
how come?
Yeah, Nigerians,
Okay,
you like the coins that are very volatile. We need you to buy some stable coins, some coins that have been around for a while.
You don't trust it.
Y'all always find like SHIB and Doge and all this
Bay
stuff.
Bay Apes NFT is a good
yeah, he's talking about, like this is saying, he's talking about Bored Apes. Mm-hmm.
Not bored.